Hi, and welcome to Postpartum Yoga. So the first thing before we even practice is, this practice is very gentle. But before you even begin, you need to make sure that you are physically capable to move a tiny bit. You need to check with your health professional, whether it's a doctor, a midwife, or a doula, to make sure that it's completely safe and your body is ready to move. The second thing is to be very, very kind. Our bodies have just gone through a lot. You've carried a baby for a long time, and now you're taking care of that baby after you've gone through birth. We don't get enough credit for being the goddesses and the warriors that we are. So just be kind to yourself as you move through this practice. It's very, very gentle and very almost restorative. So let's get started. Just find a comfortable seated position. You don't need any special props unless you just want one. And we'll move very, very gently. So take 3 big breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Let your spine be long, in through the nose, out through the mouth. The last one, reach the crown of the head up, in and out. Drop your right hand down. Inhale, reach your left arm up. And then exhale, tilt over. And stay here, stretching the left side of the body through the ribs. You can look down, straight forward, or even up, just depending on the comfort of your neck. I know right now you're spending a lot of time looking down. So maybe change that perspective and look up as you breathe into the ribs. It's okay for the body to feel foreign. It is. This is a new body. You've never been here before. Whether it's your first or third, it's a new body, new experience. So inhale, lift up. Both arms come this time. And then exhale to the opposite side. Keep your left shoulder down away from the ear. You can stay here, or if you want to take it a little bit deeper, you can. Just remember to be gentle. Only go as far as you need. This is just a nice welcome back to the body. Releasing a little tension. Giving yourself a little love. Breathing naturally. And then slowly lift up. So taking about 5 or 10 breaths on each side, just lengthening through the spine is, so yummy. We'll move into cow face pose. You can stay where you are. I'm going to show you. You'll inhale, reach the left arm up and pat your back. And then the right hand will flip and come back and grab towards it. So maybe your fingertips touch. If they do, you can use them. Or if you need a strap, you can grab a strap or even a scarf and hold it in your left hand and then grab your right hand. And then pull down first. Take about 3 to 5 breaths here. And then with your left hand pulling up. So feeling that nice chest opening as you open the shoulders and the back of the arms. And then just switch to the opposite side. So the right hand comes and pats, and the left hand comes up to meet it. So this is a really good one to do, especially if you're feeding, which you are if you have a baby. But it opens the chest. A lot of times we're just hunched forward, whether you're just holding the baby or feeding the baby. We spend a lot of time hunched forward, so it's really nice to open everything back up. Good, 3 or 5 breaths there, and then release. And come forward onto your hands and knees for CatCow. So knees are hip bone distance apart. Wrists are right beneath the shoulders. Pull the belly in, flat back. Press your feet in, so a little bit of weight is off the knees. Inhale, arch your spine, moving into cow, shoulders back, tailbone lifted, crown of the head up, open chest. I like to hold it for a second as I begin my CatCow, so you can kind of take a little longer time getting used to the body there. If you want, you can tuck the toes under as you slowly exhale, moving into your cat. Tailbone comes down, chin goes towards the chest, the ribs and the spine lift up, creating that nice little arch in the back. and then moving with the breath. So you'll inhale here into your cow, shoulders back, and then exhale. Take several rounds of this. So it's really nice as you're moving through this to notice the subtleties in the body. Notice how it feels to massage the spine. All of this can be done in about 10 minutes. So maybe your baby takes a short nap, or maybe you get longer stretches of time. But throw this in a few times a week and see how much that helps. So after you've taken at least 5 rounds there, spread the knees really wide, make room for that sweet baby's home, and then exhale back into child's pose, Balasana. Another little shoulder opener here. Rest the forehead down, and then send the hips back. Opening the hips very gently. And feeling the rise and fall of your spine. And take about 5 to 10 breaths here. Sometimes after I had my baby, I would do nothing but rest in child's pose. I'm just going to my mat and stay in child's pose forever because it felt so good. So maybe that's your practice too. If it's not, you want to move a little bit more, reach your hands out. Inhale, rise up, tuck your toes under, and then exhale back for downward facing dog. Take a full breath here, in and out. On an inhale, drop the knees and sink back to child's pose, Balasana. Full breath here, in and out. And again, inhale up, exhale, downward dog. Full breath. Good. Try and get a long spine. Lift the tailbone up. Inhale, knees down. And then exhale, sink back. One more time. Full breath. Inhale, rise up. And then exhale back, downward facing dog. Good. So my hamstrings were super tight. I don't know if yours are. So you can let the heels come off the ground. Really bend the knees. Think about the length of the spine, and then you can slowly stretch the heels down when the body is ready. Walk both feet forward, and then roll up through the spine. We'll move through a gentle vinyasa flow here. So finding mountain pose, feet are hip bone distance apart. Pull the belly in, the pelvis is neutral, shoulders down. Reminding yourself here that you are strong, capable, and grounded. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, come down. Drop your hands into Uttanasana fold. Inhale, half lift, so long spine. And exhale, fold again, a little bonus fold. And then step the left foot up and back. Drop the knee, so you're in low crescent lunge. Inhale, reach both arms up. So really press into both feet here. Just getting a nice stretch through the left quadricep into the hip. Shoulders down. Drop both hands. And then the right knee comes back to meet the left. So you can lift both knees if you want and drop them. Exhale, lower down. Knees, then chin and chest. Slide, inhale, up, cobra. Shoulders back, elbows in. Press your feet and thighs down. And then tuck the toes, exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach that left leg up and back. Swing it forward, drop the right knee. Low crescent lunge. Drop the hands. And then the right foot comes forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, full forward fold, Uttanasana. And then inhale, rise up. Remembering that you're strong enough to be gentle, to be patient with your body, with how you are today. Inhale up, exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, and then exhale, fold. This time stepping right foot up and back. Low crescent lunge, drop the knee. Inhale, rise up. So the back toes can either be flat or they can be tucked under, whichever one you prefer. reducing a little bit of weight again off the knees. So pressing into that foot wherever it is, holding, smiling. Good, drop the hands, inhale, and then exhale, drop knees, chin and chest. Inhale, lower up cobra again. Shoulders back, elbows in, pull the belly in, back of the legs are strong, front of the legs are pressing down. Tuck the toes, exhale, back downward facing dog. And then the right leg comes up and back. Swing it forward, drop the back knee, low crescent lunge. And drop the hands. Left foot comes up forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. You can roll this time. Reach your arms all the way up, palms come together. And then exhale, hands into your heart. Go ahead and just sit down behind your heels. Lie down on your back. Hug both knees in towards the belly. And take a moment here. Let the shoulders become heavy. Neck is relaxed. Lower the left leg, and then the right outside of the ankle comes over the left thigh. We're going to do reclining pigeon. So you can either stay here if your hips seem tight. You can let that left leg come towards you, or you can thread your arms under and grab a hold of that left thigh. So flex your right foot. Think about pressing the right knee away from you. And breathing into the hips. Our bodies are, as I said, foreign, and you hear that a lot in your postpartum life. It's really nice to come to the mat all new. Seeing where you hold tension right now, where your body feels super tight after birth, or maybe you felt pretty good after birth and now things are starting to tighten up because of the constant calls of newborn life. And let that leg go. And then switch the opposite side. So the outside of the left ankle comes over the right thigh, a little bit away from the knee. And then that left knee presses away as you flex your foot and maybe lift the right knee. So this is just a short practice to welcome movement back into your body, to remind yourself to take care of you. No one's going to do it for you. And the more time that we make for ourselves, whether it's 5-10 minutes here or even an hour, maybe tuning into the breath, tuning into the needs of the body, then we feel refreshed, ready to go back to life with a baby. You can sway a little bit side to side. You can stay here. And then taking several breaths there, 5 to 10 at least. Melt your way into Savasana, your final relaxation. So sometimes this is the only time that you're able to just lie down and do nothing. Softening the entire body, shake the head a little bit so you know it's relaxed. Release the tension of the neck, of the cheeks, of the forehead, the jaw, of the shoulders, the whole torso and chest and back become heavy. Feeling the weight of the hips and the legs, and letting the feet turn out however they wish. But just resting your body in Savasana. Taking this time to let the breath flow naturally, to let your intentions come and go, to let any thoughts come and go. There's a lot of anxiety, of stress during this time. There's also a lot of joy. There's also a lot of first experiences, a lot of love. So even though you see all of that, taking the time to remember yourself. Remember what you need, that even though you have the beautiful gift of being a mother, you are also still a person, a human, and you have needs. You are important. Stay here as long as you would like, as long as you have time for. But when you're ready to move a little bit, to come back to a seated position and hug your knees in, roll over onto your right side. Take a moment there in kind of a fetal position, reminding yourself to nurture yourself. And then slowly pressing up. Come to a seated position. Hands in front of your heart. And taking a moment here to offer gratitude for the strength, the pride, and the resilience that you have in your body. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing this practice with me. I hope that you really enjoyed and find some peace and some refreshing energy as you go on about your day. So just remember to check in with your health professionals to make sure that it's safe to practice, and also to be extremely kind and loving towards your new, beautiful, strong body.